Master Harvesters is brought to you by Ben Pearson Archery, Mountain Hollow Game Call, Fish This, and Invite Extreme Wildlife System. Hi, my name's Evan Grimm. To begin Master Harvesters episode number 13, we're going to start off with getting my brother's bow all set up so we can get it shot in. Then later on in the video, we will be working on our food plots, getting them weed whacked so that we can finish up the work and get them planted here real soon. Alright, well, I'm going to get my brother's bow all set up here with a sights rest and a D-loop. I'm going to go ahead and tighten up this other side with my Allen wrench. This is a handy little tool to have here. It has pretty much all the tools that you'll need for getting your bow all set up with accessories, and it's just handy to have around. So there, I got that sight on, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest now. Alrighty, all set to attach my rest. It's probably the easiest of the accessories to attach to your bow. This rest has worked well on my bow, and I hope it'll work just as well for my brother. Okay. Loosen this up. There's a little tensioning Allen screw here, and you usually want your rest to be set up so it's pretty well flat with the original bench of your bow, so that way it's not tipping forward or backward, just about parallel with the riser of your bow. Tighten that up. That's good to go. Rest is on. Sight is on. Now for the D-loop. Alright guys, next thing, the Ultra Knock from Quality Archery Designs. I found this to be very, very useful for my other recon, and this is extremely easy to set up. You can do it with a screwdriver instead of tying on a usual D-loop. I've learned it's easiest just to start off with one screw pretty well fastened, and here I'm lining up the D-loop with my rest. Get it down a little bit. Okay, so I got one screw already tightened up, and now I'm swiveling it around. I got my other screw. Drop that right down in the hole. Get it lined up. Then fasten that one in. Okay, starting to bite there. That's good. Now tighten up the other side. And just keep going until the screws are firmly in. Okay, got this screw started. Keep on fastening it down until it's somewhat snug. Line that one up. Get the other screw set. Then fasten this screw. Don't take one side down all the way and then do the other side, or else it will be very, very, very hard to get your screws all set up and in place. Alright, Zane's Recon is all set up. Got the D-loop, rest, sight. It's already equipped with string grubs, a string stop, and limb dampeners. That came that way from Ben Pearson. So all together, very, very impressed with the accessories that we have on this so far with my other bow that I already got set up. So it should work out pretty well for Zane. He's going to get it out, get it shot a couple of times. He may want to add a peep sight. I am a anchor point archer myself, so that wasn't something that I needed to add on. But bow's all set up, ready to shoot. We'll be ready in a couple of months for archery season. With Zane's bow all set up, it was time to get out with the weed whacker and limit some weeds. It's July 23rd, and it's right around 6 o'clock right now. And I'm back here, and what I'm going to do is eliminate this goldenrod here. We're going to turn this area all the way back. We're just uphill from the November 11th stand, where we're going to have another food plot, but we're going to make this into a food plot also. That November 11th stand food plot will be a holding area before they come up to this main food plot. So that's what's on the list for this evening. We got this place, and then we got 2 other food plots that I got to work at. These 3 food plots that I just weed whacked, we've been working at off and on all summer. Earlier on in the year, we came in and cut the trees out so a lot more light would get into these food plots. And you can see that's worked because the weeds sprung up really, really fast. So I had to come back and weed whack them today. We got all 3 food plots all set up. The one that I started out at is up the hill from the November 11th stand, which has a food plot on it now. That food plot's just about a little bit under an acre. The food plot that I didn't take any video at, which is about 200 yards to my right, is my brother's stand. He set that stand up, man, it's got to be close to 7 years ago now, and that's always been a really good spot for us. But I went in there with the weed whacker, got a lot of work done. I'm gonna have to go in with a hedge trimmer or a chainsaw. The hedge trim will be good because we got a bunch of young trees that are about, I don't know, 2 to 3 feet tall, and the weed whacker can't quite handle them, so I'm going to come through with the hedge trimmer and eliminate those. Then with the chainsaw, we've got some brush that we had from dropping the trees earlier on in the year. We got to eliminate some of that. At this particular place, we've never had a food plot here before, but last year we were seeing a lot of deer going through here. I climbed a tree with a tree climber during archery season last year, and I saw 7 deer come through right before dark, and deer are pretty well pressured around this area. And so I thought, you know, this is a great spot. I'll get it all set up next year. And for this area, you know, you see 7, 8, 9, 10 deer. That's a great one sit. So I came in this summer, opened up the trees. This was pretty much already existing, this clearing, but we need to get some more sunlight in. Got more sunlight in, weeds popped up, got the weed whacking done today. Gonna come in with a chainsaw, dice this stuff up, move it out, get it all piled, and then we gotta do quite a bit of work on the soil, some lime and some nutrients for this, all 3 food plots really. And so that's pretty much where we're at. We're gonna have to till this area up as with the other 4 food plots, and we have a couple more food plots that we're also planning. But that's where we're at with our food plots now. We're gonna take a break. This is the end of season 1 of Master Harvesters, so we're gonna take a 3 to 4 week break. While we're doing that, we'll be keeping our food plots working. We'll be working at them. We'll have them probably planted by the time that we start up again, but we need to sort some things out, improve our videoing, and go from there. It's been really exciting getting started in this, and we're looking forward to season 2. But that's where we're at right now. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching us, and hopefully you'll come back for season 2 of Master Harvest. So in season 1, we've done a number of different things. Lately, we've been working on our food plots, and we're getting our food plots pretty much to the point that they need to be. We got still quite a bit of work to do on them before they get planted, but we should have them planted before we start season 2 in 3 or 4 weeks. We got our bows all set up, we got our trail cameras out, and we'll keep you all updated on Facebook, the stuff that we have going on our property, the deer that we're seeing, and if we find any hot spots on our property or travel corridors, and we'll also be looking at some public ground. But that's all we got for this week. Hopefully you'll stick with us for season 2 in 3 or 4 weeks. Remember, as you go through the week, to thank God for the blessings that He gives us, and also to spend time in His Word. This is Evan Grimm from Master Harvesters, hoping you have a great day and a great 3 weeks. Until we see you next time.